I rise to support the Local Government Act 2002 Amendment Bill number 3 in this second reading. This is the second phase of National's Better Local Government Reforms, forms part of that, and it will give local authorities the tools to provide better services to local communities. It's probably timely to remind the Green member that in fact the regional councils that she speaks so fondly of weren't utilised by her and her lobby groups as a check and balance. They were utilised as a way of stopping stuff happening, because for the extreme environmental movement, if you can't stop something, slowing it down is the next best thing, and that's what they use the processes for. And it's interesting to note that extreme environmental group they call the Green Party, alongside Labor, have used every opportunity that this government has put forward to improve housing affordability. When we said we need to open up new land for housing, they opposed it, Mr. Speaker, on the basis that cities would get larger, so they couldn't move out. When we said that we would change the local government, the Building Act and Resource Management Act rules so that there would be denser housing, in other words, build up, we found that the Labor Party and the Green Party opposed that. So, Mr. Speaker, you can't grow a city out and you can't grow a city up, which means there is nowhere to go. And that is why the Labor Party this weekend, when they talk to all their ethnic groups, the Indian community, the Chinese community, the Samoan community, South Pacific community, they'll be telling them that they can no longer come to New Zealand because their solution to housing affordability is to stop immigration, stop those people coming into New Zealand. Mr. Speaker, this is another bill where we're introducing measures to improve housing affordability, and that is the ability of councils to make the person who builds a new house have to pay development fees for the library that's going to be built 10 kilometres down the road, or the swimming pool down the road. What we're arguing is that that should be funded through the general rate take or other mechanisms. The difficulty is for the new member of the New Zealand First Party is that you can't oppose everything that we work hard to bring to this House to address housing affordability. You can't just stop people having children. You can't stop families coming over from other countries overseas, particularly even New Zealand families returning. You can't do all that social engineering in order to drive house prices down. Actually, you've got to build more houses, either houses up or houses on sections, or redeveloping land that's been used as building or commercial purposes previously. Mr. Speaker, I support this Local Government Act 2002 Amendment Bill number 3. It is part of the answer. It's not a silver bullet. It's part of the suite of changes that we're making to improve housing affordability, and I'll certainly be voting for it.
Dennis O'Rourke.
Mr. Speaker, it's always been clear to me that this